Yes, yes, again, it is your favorite auditor, Audit Them, the one who encourages you to audit them. I do have my clipboard with me. I am in the village of Skokie, Illinois. I believe I came here before. So if I have, this would be a revisit. I just left the town hall. I'm not going to confirm nor deny how their actions were. However, the video will be posted. I immediately be able to determine if I did come here before. I'm not in my uniform. I do have my clipboard. I know you guys miss me. You know what? I believe I have been here before. Village Hall Clerk's office. What is these?
Did you hear me?
Huh, man?
Check at the copy machine, she'll be right there.
Okay. Hey, wait for this employee here. Yeah, I think I have been here before though. Definitely. Licensing forms. Vehicle sticker form.
It's not working. It said that somebody maybe was doing stuff there because there's papers there still. And it says, activity for one. Oh, it opened it. And it's full of paper.
Community development.
I'm not surprised you need to serve.
Here's the FOIA forms here though.
It used to be better.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Take some of these forms.
She's over there now.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks.
Yes?
Hello, hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Are you the village sworn clerk?
No,
What's your job title?
I am here during lunch.
You're here during
I'm
lunch?
a receptionist.
Okay, may I ask what your first name is?
Why?
Okay, for my visit here, ma'am, I need to do an inspection on the last 10 voicemails received on the clerk's phone.
Okay, you know, you're gonna have to wait till Sylvia comes back. I'm
Okay.
just here during lunch.
Okay.
So are there other departments that you can do first?
Well, ma'am, what is the wait time you believe for your clerk to be presently available?
Well, she goes out to lunch between 12 and 1.
Oh,
So
okay.
she should be back a little bit after 1.
Yep, well, we got another 45 more minutes to go.
Do you have other departments to go to?
Can I have 4 free? You see, that's why I wanted to know at least your first name or your job title to determine if you're able to assist.
Okay, sure. So I'm Debbie, and I'm a receptionist.
Okay, good
And
enough.
I just fill in from 12 to 1.
Do you have FOIA forms here, or are they just on that bulletin over there?
The FOIA forms are
Over there.
Yep,
Well, here they are right here. Yep.
Or
I seen
they
them over
handle
there.
them up in the clerk's office.
Oh, up there?
Alex is the one upstairs,
Oh, okay.
all the way at the end of the hall.
Well, this says village clerk's
This
office.
is the clerk's office, we do not do FOIA.
Okay, ma'am.
So you would go up the stairs and manager's office is all the way at the end, and you would you'll see the sign.
Good enough, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Human resources.
Is he gone now?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
But I think his name was Elias.
Oh, Mark, Elias, yeah.
Yeah, Elias, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
But he
help
really
you?
stuck
Yes,
out.
hello, hi, ma'am.
And I was really proud of how he.
Hi, hold on real quick, we're gonna talk to you, real quick, one second.
Me? I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you?
Good.
Thank you.
Hello,
Okay.
hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, I need to do. Are you the clerk here, sworn
I
clerk?
am not the clerk here,
Oh.
but actually he was first.
Sure.
And can I just, did you need something from me?
Yeah, I was supposed to stop by to see Deborah.
And she's not in,
Yeah. But
Okay.
So just let her know when she came by.
and she'll be here tomorrow, okay?
Oh, she will?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see if I can.
I'll tell her tomorrow then, okay?
Mhm.
All right,
Ask her to just give me a call.
I will do that, Lacey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a great weekend.
Yeah, you stay safe out there.
Mhm.
Thank you.
May I ask what your job title is, ma'am?
My job title?
Yeah.
Administrative assistant.
Okay, ma'am, I need to do an inspection on the last 10 voicemails received of the village clerk's office phone.
I guess you need a FOIA for that, sir.
No, ma'am, those records are readily available. It does not require a FOIA form.
I personally have no idea how to provide you with that, so,
What's the first name of your sworn clerk?
the first name of our sworn clerk?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Your village clerk?
well, the village clerk, are you talking about Pramod Shaw?
Okay, is that your clerk, main clerk here?
Well,
It's possible. Yep.
He's a clerk, I believe.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have to think, he's, he's on the board, so are you talking
Sure.
about, have you been down there? I mean, I'm not sure who you're.
There's
who
two
you're-
clerk offices here. There's one downstairs and there's one up here. The lady downstairs, Debbie, receptionist, sent me up
There
here.
isn't a clerk's office up here, no. That is our only clerk.
Village. Oh, this is the manager's office.
Yeah,
She
this
told
is
me
the
this is
manager's
also the
office.
clerk's office as well.
No.
No?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
no. Maybe she didn't understand what you were
Anyhow,
saying.
what's your job title was?
Administrative assistant.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Is your clerk presently available to speak to?
Well, they're downstairs.
Okay.
So I don't know their schedule, and I, of course, can't see, so I wouldn't know how to answer that either. You'd have to go downstairs and.
I believe
there's
she
a
told me
window.
he or she's on lunch. I'm not sure
They
if that's
usually
the
are
person
very
was.
strict with their lunch times, yes, and
Okay.
it is noon, and they have to accommodate.
Lunchtime. That's
So,
right.
yes, so
Anyhow.
they probably are at lunch.
Okay, ma'am. Anyhow.
They do have a window, and
Yep.
you know, it's open to the public, so you are
Okay.
welcome to go down there and see who is available, and if they can answer any of your questions.
Sure thing. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Take photos of this public record here. Okay, ma'am. Again, thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, you too.
Okay. HR. Hello.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, HR. I need to do an inspection on a list roster.
I'm sorry?
I need to do an inspection on a list roster of employees.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
A list roster of employees? For
Yep.
what?
This is HR, is that correct?
It
list,
is, but-
list roster of employees working for the corporation.
For what? I mean, who do you represent? Where's your ID? What are you, who are you with?
May I ask what your job title is, sir?
My name is Ed Stair and I work for the Human Resource.
Okay, sure.
We have a free information process that you can.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
typically, and that's That's handled through the manager's office down the hallway?
Okay, but you see, my good man, the thing is that record is readily available, does not require time to gather the information. That's why it being readily available, you know, do an inspection, take a look at the risk roster, take a few digital photocopies, and that's
Hang
all.
on one second.
Sure. Aloe vera. Application for employment. Hi, ma'am.
I think you should probably go to the manager's office. You want a roster of.
Yes, ma'am. That is the inspection on the one you have.
Okay. What you need to do is talk to the manager next door to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is HR, ma'am, who handles those records. You are in possession of those records, you being the director?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
I am, and I cannot just automatically release them to you without a FOIA request. That's what I'm asking you to do.
Okay, according to state statute specified, this does not take 5 days to gather those specific records. It being readily available should be furnished immediately.
Then I think what you should do is take your grievance to the management office, because I can't just release employee information.
Well, may I
In
ask what
fact,
your first...
Let me ask you this, is the information on the employee names are not on the website?
No, the positions
Just the
are.
positions are there, yeah.
I'd like to look at that physical hard copy. May I ask what your first name is, ma'am?
My name is Deborah Stinson.
And you are the Human Resources Director here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
And who are you?
Well, I'm dealing with the Freedom of Information Act, ma'am. Does
What
not
is your
require
name,
a first
sir?
name.
What's your name?
Again, ma'am, Freedom of Information does not require a first name.
Okay, so now we're gonna go with freedom of information for you, but you can't complete a FOIA request for the information that you're seeking with regard to the bill.
Well, ma'am, I'm abiding by the statutes. What you're specifying is not required.
Okay.
Okay, I will go ahead over there. Can I have your business card and inform them that you did send me over to that office there?
No, I'm right here. I can tell them that in
Sure.
fact, I can call and tell them that I'm gonna send you over there. What's your name?
Okay, again, ma'am, it's not required. I'm not
Okay.
refusing to provide my name. However, I'm abiding by the statutes. It's not required.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
This
Thank
is
you.
about accountability and transparency, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over there. I'll
That's
be
fine.
waiting for your phone call momentarily.
sure, go right ahead.
Sure. Thank
Can you call parents up and say, "Go on, go on, go on."
Now they sent me back over here. Mrs. Deborah sent me back over here. I think she's gonna give you a buzz right now, a ring call.
Manager's office, Dean speaking.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah, hi, Ed. No, that was not Deborah. How may I help you?
Oh yes, the lady sent me from over there. So I have a couple couple things to conduct here, ma'am. I needed to listen to the last 10 voicemails for clerk. I also need to do an inspection of the actual list roster of employees. I know HR has those records in possession.
And again.
And
that
she
is
told
a
me to
FOIA
come over here
request. They're
because
both FOIA requests.
you do handle FOIAs?
I do not handle FOIAs,
Okay.
but I take the forms, and the person who actually does the FOIA will end up doing the FOIAs. But
Who's your FOIA officer?
we have two officially.
On the city side, not the police side.
Right now, Taylor is handling most of the FOIAs.
Is your FOIA officer presently available to speak to?
No.
No? Okay. Anyhow, ma'am,
But I can take the FOIAs for you. You do not have to hand them directly to Taylor.
yeah, sure, absolutely. Any employee could receive a FOIA request.
And you're also welcome. The online form is available on our website.
Ma'am, according to state statute, there's no standard form. I prefer to write it down on a blank piece of paper instead of the standard form you do have here. However, where's your finance office?
That is downstairs.
Downstairs, okay. I have to go inspect the expenditures book to complete my
Yeah,
FOIA
you know,
request.
Sir, I
So I'm gonna go ahead
Okay,
downstairs.
Can I have your name?
Ma'am, I am completing a FOIA form, does not
Okay.
require first name.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I like to abide by state statutes, and that's not required.
Okay. all right.
Okay. It's about accountability and transparency here, ma'am. I'm gonna go ahead and finalize this form here, and then receive a stamped copy, and I should be back momentarily.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is the mayor's office and the legal department. Okay. So let me go over to the finance department right now. Community development.
Toilet 5, oh no, that might push you over. So, that might push up to that, you might go 30.
3, we'll have 3 over
Another
here.
toilet upstairs.
3 plus 2, 5.
Shower 5.
Hello, hi ma'am. I need to do an inspection on the general fund for 2020.
So and at the bottom.
Yeah, which,
You need to what?
Well,
Okay.
I need to do an inspection on the general fund for the year of 2020.
But here also it's not too bad, like
That is correct.
1924 is not too bad, right?
You know, I'm gonna see if Brian can help you, because I'm not sure exactly what you're looking
Yeah.
for.
May I ask what your job title is?
Intermediate clerk.
An immediate clerk? Okay, sure.
Okay. He'll be with you shortly.
Not a problem.
So we can't do anything?
bathroom out,
Oh, and there is no way because it is a big house and there is one small.
the third bathroom, you need a fixture.
Okay. And then like 4 units, 3 in my close to my house.
Where at? Was
One-
the building built before 1950?
Probably. Like 4 unit, 5 unit also I saw it.
Sure, there's a few of those spotty ones around town, built in the 20s, 30s, stuff like that.
Big damage for me. I don't know.
See what you can do.
Any recommendation, any suggestions, sir? Brian, I have
Have a good plumber that does a good job with water services.
No, he's a good, my plumber is real nice, you know. He's
Yeah,
really-
oh no, you're not at the bottom end of that thing.
Can we cut short this, fix the whole project, but I don't, it's not included, so I don't know how much it will cost.
Hello, hi ma'am. I need to do an inspection on the general fund for the year of 2020.
You know what, let me pay you
Brian can
the
assist you.
Sure.
fee for that, otherwise he'll gonna do, let me pay you the permit fee now, I don't wanna come back again, can I do it? Because, you know,
Brent will take the
yeah,
permit.
yeah, have Brandon. Otherwise Nick will gonna tell me the same thing then, I don't wanna waste his time now.
Oh, yeah,
You already told me, you already explained me everything.
This poor guy over here, he's asking him for permission to fix his bathroom.
Let's, you know, get the work done. This project is waiting for a year, and I mean, like,
yeah, you gotta get a good plumber.
yeah. Okay, thank you, Brent, thank you so much.
Yes, am I
I'm
being
ready.
recorded?
Yes, sir. Audio and video.
It is ready.
Okay.
I need to do an inspection on the general fund for the year of 2020.
For the village of Skokie,
That is correct.
you go to the manager's office. The general fund for the entire village?
Yes, sir.
We're just the building department.
Where's the finance department? Oh, okay, good enough.
Yep.
Have a
Yeah,
good
if you
day.
want permit information, we can help you.
Well, for permit information, I would, you do have the zoning and ordinance book readily available?
Yeah.
My man, thank you.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, finance is over here. That was quick and easy. No bell here. Ring, ring. Vehicle city sticker. Hi, ma'am. I need to do, is this the finance department here?
It is.
An inspection on the general fund for 2020.
You need to do an inspection on the general fund for 2020.
That is
I'm not
correct.
sure I understand what you're saying.
May I ask what your job title is?
I just work in water billing.
Water billing?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. The general fund, fiscal year expenditures.
Okay. I'm probably the wrong person to talk to. Hold on.
Sure. She said FOIA request. She's gonna tell me do a FOIA request. Here, let me prepare the statute.
So you have to go up to the manager's office. Is this a FOIA request?
No, ma'am, it's not.
It's not.
Are you the finance director here, ma'am?
No, I'm not.
Is your finance director presently available to speak to?
If he's here right now.
No. Okay, well, ma'am, upstairs they sent me over to the finance department.
Okay, well then you need to come back with our finance directors here.
No, ma'am.
An appointment?
No, ma'am, it does not require an appointment according to state statutes. Where's your archives?
Let me see if I can get somebody to help you. Hold on.
Sure. I don't need to come back to when they say all that. Animal license renewal. You need a license to renew for animals. Golly, the current time is look, they got a sign there that says $5 charge for whining.
The finance director is at lunch. I just checked. So there's nobody here that can help you right now. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, where's your archives?
I mean, it depends on what you're looking for.
May I ask what your job title is, ma'am?
I'm in accounts payable.
Accounts payable, okay. Yeah, plats and surveys,
Those are building department.
vital records.
Building department is
This
plats and
this hall
surveys.
right here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna
Surveys and
surveys, maps,
Yeah,
plats.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going over there to consult with the gentleman over there, and then I should be back momentarily. Maybe by that time your director will be back from
May I
lunch.
ask who you are and what your name is?
Ma'am, I am dealing with the Freedom of Information does not require a first name.
Okay, so if you, for a FOIA, I believe the manager's office didn't tell you have to have something and then we deal with the FOIAs upstairs.
No, ma'am. According to books readily available, does not require filing a Freedom of Information. It only requires a FOIA Act in order to produce records, gather records.
Okay, I am not familiar, so let me go over to the building
Sure.
and then
What's your first name?
Stella.
Thank you. Okay. So let me go back over here. Let me go back over here and see about the building division.
No problem.
Okay, ma'am.
8082. Is that correct? Or 8982?
I think they're starting to get the memo not to call the police on people
8082 correct, ma'am?
conducting official business.
8915
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the finance director to get here, probably on lunch. I also need to do a inspection on statistics, vital records, archives, plats, surveys. Where's your archives room?
Plats of survey
That is correct.
of each property?
Yes, that is correct. Not each property. That would mean I'll have to be here for a long time. But where's your public records room?
You talk to the clerk's office. I don't know if we have one.
Yeah, archives, vital records.
Vital records of people who live here?
Yes, that is correct. Of the town, of all parcels.
I have a big book you could look through that shows that's maps and subdivisions.
Okay.
I have that. We have here zoning ordinance, the building codes we adopt.
Yes.
and I have old plat maps. Engineering would have also subdivisions.
That is correct. This is Cook County here.
Yeah, we're in Cook County.
So there is county information as well.
Yeah, we have county. We have plats that are recorded through the county.
What
here in
township
Stoughton.
are we currently in?
I'm sorry?
What township are we currently in?
Maine.
Maine, okay. So where's your book of plats and
I
surveys?
can show you the old, it's older, hang on.
Hold on. Sir, I just talked to the manager's office.
Yes, ma'am.
You were speaking with Pam,
Okay,
okay? Pam needs you to fill out a form, and then we will take care of you. You have to go back upstairs, and she will explain the whole process to you.
okay, we could do
Okay,
that. But
yeah.
the explanation, who is the, what's the job title of that employee there?
You can ask her upstairs.
Okay, do you want to go up there as well?
No,
Oh.
this has nothing to do with me. There's procedures that have to be in place for FOIAs, and she will explain that to you, because she knows it more than I do. I do not get involved with that.
Okay, I'll be up
Okay.
there momentarily. However,
Okay,
that's
Pam.
not
Her
what.
name is Pam.
Yep, but that's not what the state statutes require with books
She would
readily
know
available.
all of that information and will be able to help you.
May I
better
ask
than
what your
me.
job title is?
You already did.
No, you told me your first name.
No, you asked me my job title. I told you over there.
Okay, anyhow.
Thank you.
Recording. Sure. There goes the book right there.
So, sorry, we're in Niles Township. I live in Maine Township.
Oh, okay, good enough. Okay, I have to take digital photocopies, sir. Is there a way you could slide the book from right here? Would it fit? I'm gonna
if
do
you're
an
make
inspection on
any
this.
copies of it, I prefer you go to the manager's office.
No,
and-
I'm doing electronic digital photocopies on my cellular device here.
So, again, prefer you get the manager's office approval to get any copies of any of this, or if you're gonna take pictures of any of this.
Okay, sir, this is public
So I got
record.
1 and 2.
Okay. I tell you what, I'll go upstairs, speak
They give
to
the okay?
Pam. Is Pam your?
She's in the manager's office, they supersede us.
Okay, my man. Leave this book here on the side. I'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Now let's see what opinions Pam is gonna say. That lady's on solitary. Let's see what opinions Pam is gonna tell me now. Mark my word, she's gonna say opinions and she's not gonna give me actual statutes. So let's see. Pam, I think Pam was down the hall, not in HR manager's office. Hello, Pam? Are you Pam?
I'm Pam.
Okay, the lady named Bella told me to come up here and talk to you. She told me that you wanted to tell me something or show me a statue.
Well, no, I have no stage. You know, sir, I'm not trying to be difficult. My knowledge at my level is that when people ask for any type of, of that information, it needs to be FOIA'd. So I'm not trying to give you any hard time. That's my extent of the knowledge. So I can take your name and number and get to someone of authority, and if you're entitled to access, I'd be happy to call you back up and say, hey, come on in and look at it. But I can't do anything right now that I'm not aware of.
Okay, ma'am,
It's always been our policy here that you need to.
respectfully speaking, ma'am, it's not about what you're aware of or what's not you're aware of. It's according to state statutes here.
And that's perfectly fine, I get it, but as I said, I'm just doing my job. sir.
Well, sure, ma'am, and I am doing my
And that's
task.
why I'm willing to take your name and number, and, we can get back to you. I just don't have I personally don't feel I have the authority to say, hey, go ahead and look at it. And so I'm just trying to, do my job.
Okay, ma'am. 5 ILCS 140 subsection 3, each public body shall make available to any person for inspection or copying all public records. Okay, this is the statute here. Okay.
You understand I'm not a person of authority? though?
Well, ma'am, maybe I should not be talking to you, and I should wait here for the next 4 or 5 hours until the proper
That's
employee.
what I'm saying, if you'd like to leave your name and your telephone number, I will be
You see, the
very
thing
happy to
is,
call
the
you
thing
back
is,
and we can
ma'am, it's much easier for me to conduct my business at this visit and not revisit.
I
Okay.
get that.
So if I'm able to wait here till what time does it close? 4:30. I'll be here till 3 p.m. till the employee gets here, so I could get digital photocopies and be on my way.
Digital photocopies of, can you just put a list of what it is that you need?
Well, ma'am, according to state statute, does not require. I will be
Yeah, but I
fit.
mean, you.
See, listen to this. Mr. Brian downstairs at building, he has the book on the desk ready. He's waiting for you to give him a call and say, yep, he could inspect that book, not a problem. Which it's just a waste of my
Alright,
time.
Let me see, can I ask you to just have a seat?
I have a
Let
seat
me
right
see
out
if
there,
I can
sure.
get authority from somebody?
Absolutely. Sure. Okay, ma'am. See, that wasn't so hard. Just giving me the runaround. She knows she's wasting my time. There's the book there. There's the books there. Cool.
This one's in a little bit of bad shape.
It's okay.
Watch the cover.
Yes.
That's, any of the subdivisions are marked in there.
Uh-huh. What was your job title, sir?
Building and zoning manager.
Cool. So if
Yeah, knock yourself out with those.
if somebody paints their house a specific color, you enforce the ordinances?
Well, we enforce the building code.
Yep.
And the zoning.
My man. Okay. It's very interesting. Here's legal descriptions. So for example, I'm inquiring in land out here. See, the strange thing is, the good thing about looking at this is that when you look at this is Cook County. So when you look at your tax bill, you have a PIN number, which means permanent identification number and or parcel identification number. And they're referencing one of these rectangles here, where you see that's a rectangle, but a parcel is this whole thing right here, or maybe this whole block. So you gotta read the administrative code. And it's a great, excellent thing to view these, because you advance your knowledge. So you see here, when we're looking at the street guide, okay. See, everything is written in plain sight here. Everything is written in plain sight. Okay. Anyhow, that's that. That's that. And that's that. Let me go ahead and finish filing these Freedom of Information forms. Take a photo of that. Okay, beautiful. Let me pause and finalize this form. So I filed my FOIA form here, 5 total requests for today. Now let me see if this finance director is back over here.
Alright, can I do this?
Yes, ma'am. Is your finance director presently available? Is
He's
they
not
came
back.
back?
He's
No,
not
not
back.
yet. When do you expect that employee to be here?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Do you have the general fund presently available, or is that the person I have to wait for?
We don't have that information, but that, as they explained to you before, they said you have to fill out the FOIA request.
No, ma'am. The lady advised me to go speak to Pam. Pam got on the phone. Pam advised me she's not aware of these state statutes. So she called Brian and said, yep, let him see the books.
Okay.
Just that simple, because I do have the statutes here, ma'am, and the statutes specify exactly what they specify, which a public record is open for inspection and copying.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we don't have access to that information right now, and our finance director.
Do you have a
I don't know
assistant
anything about-
finance director?
He's also not here at the moment.
Okay, everybody's on lunch at the second.
Well, I'm not sure. I know we're having a clinic for the COVID clinic, so I'm not sure if they're volunteering. So I don't know where, if it's lunch or. If
Okay, not a problem. I will go ahead and return at a later time. Could you give me a stamped copy on this FOIA, or does Pam only handle that?
Pam would only handle that. We don't
Okay,
have that information.
not an issue, ma'am. What your first name was?
My name's Michelle.
Thank you for your professional act. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right.
Oh, Faye. Now let me get back in this elevator over here. Oh, thanks. Okay. Just receive a copy of this FOIA here.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you saw Pam got on the horn. She said it's much easier to give this guy the records. Let's not argue. Okay. Ring, golden ring. Yes, ma'am. I do have a FOIA form completed. I just need a stamped copy for my records.
A stamped that we received it?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
With the date, yes, please. What's your first name, ma'am?
Lucy,
Lucy, your job title was?
administrative assistant.
Thank you so much. Okay, receive the copy. Okay, so my transaction is done here. I'm just gonna go downstairs. Let me see what's over here. I think that's Lincoln's Head. I'm just gonna go down here and see if they're oh no, that's somebody else. That's cute. A gasket. Okay. Let me just go ahead and well, you know what? I gotta use the washroom. Let me pause this. So I do have that all completed. Last thing is I want to go check if the clerk is back from lunch so I can inspect the last 10 voicemails. Do you know if the clerk is back from lunch? Okay, ma'am, I will be back at a later time.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna be back this afternoon.
Some other day.
Okay,
What's your first name?
Sylvia,
And your job duty was? Your job title?
the deputy clerk.
Thank you so much. That's the deputy clerk. Okay, ma'am, have a pleasant day. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, thank you.
Happy New Year, too. That's the deputy clerk right there. Okay, compliance is the key. We don't want just niceness, we want compliance. Audit them. Always encourages you to audit them. Like Emma Granze always says, there goes glory. Alright guys. Plenty love, man. Stay tuned. Plenty content coming soon.